And this is the astrological forecast for the global planet, for the whole planet, for September 2023, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. As we speak, Pluto is retrograde at the end of Capricorn. Neptune is retrograde at the end of Pisces. Uranus is retrograde 3/4 of the way through Taurus. Saturn is retrograde at the start of Pisces. Jupiter will go retrograde in about 3 days' time in the middle of Taurus. Venus will stop going retrograde in about 4 days' time in mid-Leo, and Mercury is retrograde in mid-Virgo. The only planet that's not retrograde or about to stop or start going retrograde is Mars, which is in Libra, a sign that it's not that comfortable with. So with all these retrogrades going on, and Mars in Libra, which is a kind of not really a brilliant place for being proactive and projective, this is not a time of major fresh starts, new beginnings or new initiatives. And many of you will look at what's going on in the world over this coming month and think, well, all these new ideas and fresh starts, it's not going to work the way they expect. Both individually and collectively, this is a time for reassessing and reevaluating. Considering what we've done so far, do we need to move it and forward? Yes, no. Do we need to tweak it? This is not a time of major change, certainly not in terms of massive growth. And with Venus retrograde squaring both Jupiter and Uranus, both now and over the coming month, this is a time where both individually and collectively, a lot of money could be wasted. It would be very easy for people to think, oh, I really need a Harley Davidson or a Porsche. Or yes, I'm going to spend all my money on the very best I need, the very best I want, when actually one's needs are more important than one's wants or desires at this time. Prudence, not paucity, but prudence is definitely a virtue at this time. What else have we got? Mars. Well, Mars is doing what Mars does. But in Libra, he's being a little bit contentious. The new moon on the 15th, early morning UK time of the 15th of September, is a rare beacon of light at this time. It's working very well with a number of influences in the sky, subtly, quietly, but positively. The full moon in Aries at the end of this month, on September the 29th, is a bit of a different story. It's a bit of a wild card. It's not touching any other planet in the sky, which suggests to me that it's likely to be a bit more extreme. Full moon in Aries, it's got a kind of somewhat risky ring to it. So I do suggest that collectively, as we get towards the last couple of days of September, we all need to catch our breath and deliberately refrain from taking impulsive or volatile action. Next month is going to be a hell of a lot busier, especially as we got eclipse season coming up. But for this month, if a planet were my client, I'd be saying, as far as September goes, this is a time of reevaluating and reassessing what you've done so far this year, deliberately not throwing money at things and saying, okay, what needs tweaking and what can we slowly and gently move ahead with? As far as September 2023 goes, people, this is a month of reassessment and reflection before the accelerator gets hit again next month. Take care now.